Okay, how are you? Okay, hey everybody. Hi. No, I'm going to first speak, and then you can ask a question. I'm here with Teresa Romero, who is the head of the United Farm Workers, and I'm very honored to have received the endorsement from the farm workers. This is a relationship that goes back years and years, a working relationship of standing together in the effort to bring voice, to bring safety, to bring protection, and to bring dignity to people who have been working throughout our country, and in particular in California, to really help drive all that makes us proud, but never giving them enough in terms of the dignity they deserve. And so I am proud to have stood with the farm workers in the many fights that we've had over the years, and I'm incredibly proud to have the endorsement in the presidential race.
Thank you very much. Thank you. It is just an honor for me to be here. Senator Harris has been a champion of farm workers. She has fought for protections for overtime, which is something that farm workers don't have. She has introduced a federal bill to get this protection for the farm workers. She has marched with that. She has been at our convention. She's a champion on immigration reform, and she has stood up against the Trump's wall. That is, it is just divisive, and she is the person that can bring us together. It is an honor for us, Senator, to endorse you. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you.
Thank you, Teresa.
Thank you.
Okay.
Brian Anderson, Sacramento Bee.
Hi.
Thanks for taking the time.
Of course.
Californians are just like lots of voters. They want to see people visit the state. You said you're moving to Iowa. Should voters be concerned that you're abandoning the state and that you're not visiting here?
Of course not.
What's your strategy to win in California now?
Of course not. I live in California. I am a daughter of California, a very proud daughter of California. My entire career has been based on serving the people of California, and that is always going to be my primary focus. And I just will never be able to get away from that because it's in my heart, it's in my soul, it's in my blood. And in terms of the work that we're going to do in California, it's going to be such as today, being here with our fellow Democrats, yesterday doing the same thing, and always the work that I've done with the farm workers, the work I do with organized labor, the work that I do with our teachers, the work that I do with our small businesses. This is ongoing. The work I've been doing with our firefighters and our first responders around the wildfires. That work continues. It will always continue. I know how to multitask.
Senator Harris, you once recently said that Donald Trump should have his Twitter suspended.
I did.
Isn't that a cause for concern for people who really are big on the First Amendment rights and our civil liberties?
You don't have a First Amendment right to threaten a witness. And, you can ask the families of the whistleblower. You can ask the families of the people who have been on the receiving end of Donald Trump's threats. And you will know that this is a matter of their safety. It is a matter of very serious threats to their safety, to their livelihood. It is also about clearly what Donald Trump tries to do with the microphone that has been given to him by the American people, which is to intimidate and to try and beat down people. And yeah, absolutely. And it's a private corporation, and they have terms of use, and private corporations should be held accountable. So yeah, I don't back off of that at all.
Senator, there's been reports.
Lily, are you kind of organizing this? Okay.
Thank you. There have been reports of some dysfunction in your campaign, conflicts between your campaign manager and your sister. What do you say about those reports, and has your campaign been run the way you want it to be run?
I am very, very supportive of my campaign, of the people who are working it. They have done great work, which has gotten us to the point where we are today, and we are focused on what we need to do to move forward.
Senator Harris, do you still have confidence in the campaign manager? There's been reports of financial problems in the campaign. That's just internal.
And I answered the question. I do believe that it is the hard work and the smart work of the people who have been working on my campaign that got me to where we are today. And let's be clear that we have to focus on the real issues in front of us, like we've got an impeachment hearing going on, we've got a criminal living in the White House, we've got immigrants who are afraid of leaving their homes, we have a 2020 census coming up. One of the big issues that I want to talk about here, which is impacting our immigrant community and the ability to actually count who is in our immigrant community as we go forward and dole out federal resources. That's where my head is focused.
Senator, What happens, assuming you're still in the race, when we get to, say, a trial in the Senate of the president, what happens to your campaign and the other senators who 6 days a week, Monday through Saturday, will have to be sitting as a jury?
No, you hit it on the head, Doug. I mean, we're going to have to, well, I'll speak for myself. I can't speak for anybody else. I will be there. And it's going to present a challenge. There's no question about that.
Does that present a disadvantage, though?
I mean, we'll see, but it does present a challenge. There's absolutely no question about that.
Take one from over here, and then we got to go. Yep.
Hi.
From Loyola Marymount University. There's a big fear about democratic backsliding. What is the value, do you think, of preserving democratic rights in this nation, and how will you do that as president? So preserving the democracy in the United States.
You are absolutely right. And I do believe, as I've said many times, justice is on the ballot in 2020. The fight before us is without any question a fight for not only America's identity, it's a fight for America's system of justice, it's a fight for the rule of law, and it's a fight for our democracy. When you have such blatant displays of abuse of authority by the President of the United States, who is on every level trying to circumvent the rules and the values and the ideals of our democracy. When you have an individual in Donald Trump who apparently thinks he's above the law, but is soon going to learn nobody is above the law in our democracy, including the President of the United States. We know that there is a threat, and that threat to our democracy is Donald J. Trump. Thank you, guys.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you.
Thanks so much.